Hello, hello from wherever you are in the world watching this. This is Earth Angel 111. Let's hop into a reading. So today I have a very special message for you guys. I'm just going to shift this up a little bit there. Woo! Good omen to start. There we go. So Spirit wants me to let you guys know you are inspirational. You guys, this reading is for you and for all you've been through in your life. For a lot of you, you guys have been going through a lot of upheaval, people trying to block your path, people trying to assume that they have a say in who you are or where you've been or where you're going. And so it's like no matter what these people think or whatever you've been through in the past, your ability to overcome has people totally inspired at this moment in time. So you guys should be really proud of yourselves. Whoever you are, I'm reaching out to, collective, you are inspiring many, and it's because you have an ability to persevere no matter what's been thrown in your way, you guys. So we've got highly intelligent there. These are the two messages to start. People around you may have previously misconceived your kindness as a type of weakness. Now, one or more people are realizing that they should have never counted you out or underestimated you at all. So whoever you are watching, you could have dealt with a lot of people in the past who possibly didn't count you in opportunities. Last pick for the team, I'm hearing. When it comes to positions in career, you could have possibly been overlooked a lot of times when you were more than qualified for the position, right? And so all of this is coming down to people were testing your intelligence, your gangsters, see how much you have it in you. And for a lot of you guys, this was all part of Divine's plan. Because good things come to those who persevere. And so you guys not only learn patience, but the fact that you've been able to turn your life around or almost overcome all this past things that have happened in your life. Since this is a collective reading, of course it's going to be different for a lot of you guys, right? For some of you guys, this is past traumas and betrayals, past heartbreaks. I'm hearing some of you could have went through messy divorces, separations, job endings. However it resonates for you in your story, you are inspiring people. Some of you guys could have escaped poverty or overcome homelessness. I'm proud of you, whoever you are, whoever's been through that, whoever's going through that. Just know that this is your message. If you're just tuning in, yeah, so people see you as incredibly highly intelligent. I've got something new in the works for you guys today. So we've got your angel number. It's going to be 333. Of course, I will leave this in the description after the reading is over. And today's words of wisdom for y'all. So without risks, there is no major rewards in life. It's important today to step out of your normal routine and consider making some huge changes. Some positive changes to help bring in something you desire right now in this current moment, whether that be a person, a new relationship, or an opportunity in your life, you guys. So start dreaming big. And for a lot of you, it's going to come down to realizing that you have this alchemy within you. You're able to manifest based on you overcoming a really sticky situation. You're going to know how that resonates for you. So yeah, we're going to hop in and get some cards, get some messages. Drop a comment. Of course, let me know how you're doing today. Welcome back, everyone. And yeah, let's see what Spirit's got for you guys. So flourish, beautiful. I feel like whoever you are, people are seeing you in a major glow up. Like you've experienced some type of spiritual awakening or intense trauma, possibly even previously a situation where you felt like you yourself weren't going to be able to overcome. And I'm here to tell you, look at you, you overcame it. If you're checking out this reading, God wants you to know you overcame it and you are overcoming it if you still feel stuck in a situation. It's your time to flourish. So don't hide yourself away from the world. Don't kind of keep yourself reserved. Get out there and really experience life. For some of you guys, you're being asked at this time by the Lotus Fairy to learn from your past experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. So this is what you're doing, you guys. And it's like people are starting to notice that like they really had you in this box that didn't fit you whatsoever. I feel like a lot of people had a misconception on who you are based on who you show them, right? But my spiritual beings on this channel, we know that you don't always open up all the layers of who you are to the wrong people. And you guys could have figured this out recently in your life, possibly by going through a lot of betrayal or heartbreak. Or for others of you, it's like people that were trying to control the outcome of your life. You guys are going to notice that there were certain people in your life that had to be removed because they didn't want to see you flourish. These could have been naysayers. These could have been people who were jealous of your position. And for others of you, it were people who did not want to see you be more successful than them. For a lot of you guys, if you're watching this channel, just know that the best move to make is to not react. It's to keep moving forward. So there's people in your life that are like inspired by seeing you make all these changes. Some of you guys could have really done some major improvements in your life. I'm hearing like healing, inner work. You could have done some counseling. For others of you, you've done some type of major shift. So leaving all the negativity from the past behind. Some of you guys had to cut out some family members that could have possibly not wanted to see you succeed. I feel like you could have had either someone that was your age, maybe a sibling, or for others of you, this could have been a person you dated, or this could be even you here if you're a masculine watching. There are no gender roles in tarot, right? It's energy is energy also. Yeah, I feel like people are really starting to view you as this King of Wands now. From a Page of Cups and a naive, immature energy to the King of Wands, you guys. Because it's like people underestimated your intelligence and your manifestation skill and your ability to overcome and persevere anyone who tried to block you guys. So right now you have a lot of built up passion going on the inside. Lionsgate portal ends today, and look at King of Wands, literally the lion right there. So yeah, there's a group of people in specific could have really tried to set you up for failure, for a huge disaster, and now they're realizing that you're so highly protected. No matter what they throw at you, you always overcome. And if you guys found this message, you're about to grow. You're about to grow a new business, a new success in your life. And some of you, you're about to grow a family. So whether you have kids already, or for others of you, you're going to be starting a family soon. So that's really beautiful. We're going to leave the Seven of Pentacles at the top. Now, this is how people are seeing you as well. Someone who is an ability to overcome obstacles and turn that pain into wisdom, into power, into success, into an ability to keep pushing forward. I feel like in the past of your life, you've been knocked down so hard, possibly lied about, gossiped about, betrayed, taken from, stolen from, all these different things to try to make you have absolutely nothing in your life and nowhere to turn to, nowhere to go. Notice how the Three of Wands is in reverse. For me, when the Three of Wands is in the upright, that represents passionate travel. New beginnings, new destinations, right? In the reverse, that means there was one or more people trying to prevent any type of growth in your life. They wanted to keep you stagnant. But now people are starting to realize that no matter what obstacles they throw at you, you've got some type of inspirational wisdom or inner source knowledge. So for some of you guys, that's through watching tarot. For others of you, you could be a spiritual being as well. You could have some type of inner knowing, clairvoyance. Others of you guys, I'm hearing you need to start paying attention to your dreams, because you could be receiving a lot of messages in your dreams and you're not paying attention to that. So it's like basically Spirit is saying that where someone tried to block your path, you were redirected. So if you ever felt like someone you wanted to be with rejected you, or a position you wanted in life rejected you. You wanted to buy a specific house or move into a specific place and it didn't fall through. Say someone else got the place before you, it didn't meet safety standards, different stuff like that, right? Why all of this happened was because it wasn't for your best intention. All these redirections were to teach you strength as well. A lot of you guys, strength in reverse, you could be a Leo. And if you are a Leo watching this, this is a specific message for y'all. Someone underestimated your ability to be fierce. And regardless if you're a Leo or not, someone underestimated your ability to overcome, how much strength you had. They thought you were weak. They thought you would break at the slightest thing. So say, for example, if you are someone who's naturally a creature of habit, changes in your routine, disruptions in your life, people tried to stress you out intentionally, but what they did in that process is they made you hella strong. And now people are looking at you like, damn, collective, you are inspirational. So what is it that you guys are working on right now? 7 of Cups, I really feel like you kind of have quite a few options in your life. You could be pondering what's the best choice to make right now at this time. If that's the case, just realize that Spirit's going to help you make the right decision for you and your path. But remember, if you felt like you had multiple cups of options and they started to narrow down, that is because those options aren't meant for your path. For a lot of you, there definitely was a few people in your environment or in your immediate circle that wanted to create false illusions as well. So just something to be aware of. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you could have been staying stuck at that one job that tells you they're going to promote you for a long time. You're going to know how that resonates, right? But say, for example, you are a part-time nurse and you wanted to get full-time hours or get on that 3-week rotation on and off. Someone kept promising you that position if you worked more hours, if you put more of yourself into it. And eventually you started to realize you were depleting yourself and not receiving the rewards back. For others of you, this could have been a move up from a position to a manager. For others of you, this could have been something where you're working below someone to a CEO position. However it resonates for you guys, like head law firm, things like this, you were starting to realize that that opportunity wasn't coming in based on the fact that those people realized you would surpass them. So what Divine needs you to know is you are inspiring these people because possibly in before you would have taken that rejection as a complete heartbreak, but instead it's like you celebrated this new beginning. And that is so beautiful. I saw this card this morning, literally when I was getting ready to do the reading. This is you guys, 9 of Wands. You're about to take off on a new passionate beginning. And it's all because you chose to understand that where redirection goes, it's meant for our best foot forward. And whoever you are, I've got a lot of signs on the board, a lot of fire energy, a lot of water energy, and a bit of earth energy. So you could resonate with any of those signs. And if not, this is just what it's showing. You have super passionate new beginnings coming where someone once tried to fence you in. You could possibly be someone who realizes as well that there are many people that were removed from your path, whether this was friends, family, acquaintances, or previous people that you dated because those people wanted to keep you in a cage. A lot of you guys, this could do with a specific career that you have as well. Say you're in a hometown, you live in a small town, or you're from a small city. You could want to relocate. And for some, they don't want to see you leave. They don't want to see you leave their life. So instead of having those straight up conversations, what they're doing is they're trying to block you from opportunities. They're trying to keep you small and fenced in. But you're about to walk right over that because notice how it's only like a half step. It's like where they try to box you in, this metaphor, I love Spirit. This is so beautiful. It's like you realize now you can just walk right over that and keep on going. So once what appeared to be an illusion of blockage was all placed on your path because certain individuals in your life considered you to be naive, considered you to be careless, or considered you to be unwilling to take giant risks in your life. So 333 with this card here today. And this is the first one to come out, guys, so I really hope this resonates for someone. But you guys need to make the changes by changing things. So, for example, early bird gets the worm. Start waking up earlier. Start making some checklists. Start making a daily task. Some of you are going to invest in using your phone as a calendar more, or for others of you, you may possibly just go out and get a little notepad, something to keep track of your daily tasks, of your routine, and things you want to change. I really highly suggest as well, someone make a vision board at this time because it's going to help you manifest your goals faster. I'm hearing for others of you, you could have a vision board and you could start to realize that, where is he here? This one. You've already started to complete many of the goals that were once on your vision board. So that's really beautiful there with the 7 of Cups. It's like you could have realized that you've overcome so many things and are starting to expand not only your mind, but your day-to-day being. A lot of you guys found spirituality, and this could have been through the possibility of being in a third-party situation in the past. You could have been involved with a marriage or someone in particular living with someone who was cheating on you. For others of you, this was a third-party situation to do with career. You could have been promised an opportunity amongst two other people and you found out that you were not chosen. This could have been a continual thing happening in your life. But that's because there were certain people around you trying to block your success. 8 of Wands in reverse, y'all. 8 of Wands in reverse. Could have been a fire sign trying to block your success as well. It's like someone didn't want you to leave their life. I feel like whoever you are watching, 7 of Swords, people literally stole opportunities from you. And a lot of you guys could be feeling really hurt or almost kind of regretful. Maybe in the past you wondered, could you have changed anything about the situation? God is reminding me to tell you, it's like, no. Things have to happen in our life, guys, for us to figure out what we truly want. And for whoever you are, something that once made you happy, you may have realized is no longer a path that you want to take in your life, right? And so notice how this person's running away sneakily in the night, thinking that they're taking an opportunity from you. This person, whoever this was, could have been one person, could have been multiple people. They would have led you down the wrong path, y'all. So this could have been a person you wanted to date once too in the past. I feel like if you had people in the past who like made you an option, they didn't consider you to be the best option, like you were in a ton of situationships, people who used you for your time, money, and effort, but never actually committed, those people are in regret now if you guys went through that. A lot of you guys, you learned how to really pull back your energy. And especially if you're a feminine watching, I feel like you're one of those feminines that realizes like, no one wants someone who constantly chases after them. And I guess that honestly goes for male and feminines, like really masculine and feminines. No one wants someone who is easy to have, right? So instead of you constantly worrying about relationships with other people, a lot of you guys shifted your focus onto your own goals and your own dreams, and that's attracting people to you. That's making you more attractive in multiple ways than one. For a lot of you, it's like people that once considered you to be unintelligent are starting to realize that you bear the most fruit. Now, this is why a lot of people try to box you in the past, because some people could have started to figure out along the way how intelligent you were. I'm feeling like there was a few people that tried a few things, few different tactics to take from you, to block you, for some of you guys to get you fired, and it's like you kept overcoming. You could have been someone who started to realize that you just weren't meant to fit in with that group of people. You weren't meant to be at that situation. You weren't meant to date that person. It's going to be different for each of you guys, right? Just remember it's collective. So some of you guys, this is to do with all areas of your life. And for others of you, this is a specific area in your life. Someone wanted to keep you stuck though, boxed in, wondering if the choices you made were actually the ones meant for you. Definitely could be an air sign, and if not, this could have been an air sign that tried to block your path. Queen of Swords in reverse could have been a feminine as well, you guys. This could have been an old manager. This could have been an old relationship if you're a masculine or feminine. For others of you, this could have been a family member who was older than you. Hearing mom, aunt, uncle. Whoever this is for you guys, though, this could have been someone who thought they were more intelligent than you. For some of you, this is just a neighbor. Look at that, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So someone older than you thought that they were going to take your pentacles as well. So some of you guys, this is how you could have been considered naive. There could have been someone trying to do fraudulent things in your name. Or for others of you, this person was trying to take things from you. Directly or indirectly. You're going to know how it resonates. They definitely had something to do with money though. The root of all evil. Someone wanted to take what was yours. I feel like for a lot of you, this is why you're inspiring this person, because no matter what their tactics are, it's like if someone's trying to take your money, they're realizing every time they attack you, they're digging themselves deeper in a hole. And you're just going to keep growing and expanding, whoever you are. Now, specifically, a lot of you guys are starting to realize as well, like this redirection has not only increased your confidence in yourself, but your intelligence, and it's starting to show outwardly. So some of you guys may have recently had a glow up. Glow up! I'm hearing like, you know, when you're younger and people could have counted you out, now it's like, damn, people from high school, people from your past, people from university, people from old jobs, and even your family is looking at you Like, wow, I never expected collective to end up the way they did. And this is what's inspiring people, y'all. So definitely go ahead, leave a comment and a like if this reading resonates with you so more of the collective can hear it. So we've got, they were stressed out. All these people that tried to be rude to you, they were just projecting. That's what people have to realize, right? A lot of you have already realized that though, and that's what's showing your intelligence. Instead of responding or reacting, just wish them well. A lot of you guys too are being asked at this time to literally forgive and let go of past traumas. You could have dated someone who was trying to have multiple relationships in the past. Some of you guys, that was the betrayal, right? This third party energy. Could have not been an actual opportunity taken from you by others, but it could have been that you were dating someone that had multiple people and didn't let you know as well. Whew, Tulum. Some of you guys recently just took a trip to Mexico, or you're about to, and you're going to have a discovery about yourself. An unexpected blessing is on the way. So some of you guys are going to be taking this trip. Beautiful. So yeah, an unexpected blessing's on your way soon, and it's like Divine's noticed how hard you've worked towards your dedication and path. So if you've had a ton of naysayers, people trying to block you from specific goals, for example, you want to be head nurse at your hospital, you're going to receive that accolade. Or say you are a home care worker, you want to be promoted in some sense to more of a leader. You're going to receive that. For others of you, you're going back to school to be. And look at this, we've got LA. Some of you guys, that's a goal in life. You could want to move in order to pursue your goal if you are a creative type. You could be an actor, actress, musician. You could be in a band. You could be a model, you guys. However it resonates though, it's like if you have this goal to move to LA, like things are shifting for you. Right now, Spirit wants you to remain grateful. A lot of you guys are the talk of the town, whether you realize this or not, because I feel like you could really keep to yourself. And it's like others can't help but notice you and try to block you for the fact that you're just so carefree as well. Time to start investments, you guys. Look at that. So yeah, a lot of this has to do with people betraying you. Nasty. I don't know, you know, sometimes when I get this energy, I'm like, seriously? It's constantly betrayal lately. This was the same as last night's reading, but in a different sense. So you guys, you could resonate with last night's reading. Go check that out, man. But yeah, a lot of this healing, this intelligence that you have acquired is through someone trying to betray you or your investments. So for example, if you have your own business, someone could have tried to take it from under you. Someone could have tried to claim your work as their own. For others of you, someone could have tried to take your position at a job, right? So if this wasn't an actual 9-to-5, or if say you are a chef and you were trying, or sous chef and you're trying to be a chef, however it resonates, it's like you realize that someone betrayed you for that spot. So wow, with that 3 of Cups, it could have been you and 2 other people up for a promotion specifically in some type of very high paying job, and you realize that someone you could have known for a very long time betrayed you for that position, not only for them to hate it, but for them to realize that they pushed you towards your dreams. This could have this person very upset. See there in the corner, it's like someone really thought they screwed you over by taking a job from you, but in reality, it could have showed you that you didn't want that job. Betrayal leads to the best situations because once you're able to overcome it, you are unstoppable. And a lot of you guys are realizing that whoever betrayed you just has a lot of healing to do themselves, right? I don't know. I always say this, guys, never for a second in my life would I waste a second on anyone else's life but my own, right? Because what are you doing? That's not a life to live. Certain people are going to wake up, you guys, that betrayed you. And they're going to realize 5 years later, 10 years later, or whenever you step into this purpose, that by you having a full heart, by you being what they considered naive, you actually are fulfilling your dreams, and all those other people are still in the same position they once left you in. So this is what's happening too, guys. When people think that they're going to get you caught up in their mishaps, for some of you, 6 of Cups in reverse, someone tried to take your woman, your man, your family from you. Someone could have really gotten in the way. I keep seeing third party. So this could have been what the inspiration was. Maybe you had a family built already. You were married a number of years, kids, and someone came in. This could have been someone your person worked with or someone they knew, you mutually knew. They could have taken your partner, right? And they could have really broken up your family. But what you're doing at this point, you guys are about to show not only if someone betrayed you, but that group of people that you were led to a further destination because of their betrayal. Some of you guys are about to receive huge blessings. You may be being asked to invest your money wisely. So for example, if you just played the lottery and you won the lottery or something like that, you won an opportunity for a high-paying job, whatever it is, invest wisely. Some of you guys are going to be asked to definitely invest in some type of business for yourself, possibly real estate. I feel like if you guys have the extra funds, this may be something you want to do. Say, for example, if you were screwed out of a settlement, a lot of you guys are going to receive a lot more pentacles for one or more people trying to take what was your pentacles. This is what people don't realize. If they think they betray you and they get away with something, then God sees all, right? So God's the final word. God's going to be like, oh, well, my collective didn't react. They didn't betray them back. Well, there goes the blessings. You guys could be a Queen of Pentacles. We got that right at the top of the deck. So this is a reverse tower for a lot of people in your life because someone tried to possibly steal your life, your destiny, or just make you feel like you had absolutely nothing left to gain. And God is like absolutely the contrary. And you guys are starting to show it through your physical appearance. What you're being asked to do next is to heal your trust. A lot of you guys could have faced major betrayals from people you once considered family. And it doesn't have to be actual family, right? Sometimes the family we have are those relationships we've made. So this could have even been someone you were close with, a best friend, a coworker, someone you used to date, or could actually have been family. Could have been a stranger to you, right? But it's like whoever this person or group of people were that tried to make you feel less than, they started to notice the shift in you guys right away. Something to do with your glow. You could have started doing your hair different. For others of you, you naturally just started, this aura about you started easing off of you guys. And that's absolutely beautiful. And that's all divine's work. That's what people don't realize. So you guys are so intelligent as well. In the past, people could have doubted your belief in divine, right? So people that weren't spiritual could have gossiped about you, could have downplayed you guys, could have counted you out because of your spirituality. For example, it's like in certain industries, people don't want people to speak up about their rights and their beliefs. That is something that could get you turned down from a position faster than someone who's going to be quiet and conform. But whoever you guys are, you are like loud and proud. I'm hearing in your beliefs, in your rights, women's rights, human rights, and your belief in divine. And, you know, eventually this opportunity that was once blocked is going to come in bigger and better. And that's why, because you were redirected by divine. Because divine knew that wherever you were trying to go wasn't meant for you. You were meant for so much more. And so if you're in the middle of going through like big shifts in your life, or like I said, a glow up, you could have recently just had a whole shift in your life, possibly relocated. For others of you, it's just a change in your attitude. Could just be a change in your day-to-day, you guys. For some of you guys, it's like you literally are starting fresh in a way. And you could be in your 40s. If you experienced a divorce and you have kids and you're feeling really stuck, if you're the masculine or feminine, just know that divine's going to bring you in an amazing partner who makes you feel more loved than the previous person ever could. And that's your redirection. All your tears were seen. All your prayers were heard. All your cries were heard. And so I'm here as the messenger today just to let you guys know that wherever you consider to be a disaster in your life or people tried to create traps for you, they're realizing they all backfired with that tower in reverse because you're the Queen of Pentacles, baby. And you guys deserve this. You guys deserve to inspire others. I keep hearing too, like maybe in school and stuff, you were bullied or you were counted out. Some of you guys could possibly have ADHD or be autistic, like something that made people view you as different. But that was what makes you beautiful. That's what makes you unique. And so now once where people counted you out in the past, you guys, They are mind blown. Look at that. Could be a masculine too, like, damn. So like, okay, this is a specific message. If you're a feminine, there's a few masculines from your past, like, oh, there's confirmation from my little kitty cat. He's a masculine too, so it's kind of funny. Yeah, right? So literally, it's like they are in awe now about who you are and who you have become because you've totally shifted your perspective. Yeah, come here. That is so funny. He never speaks up in the readings, but I guess he agreed with that one. So yeah, with this Five of Swords energy, it's like people who were naysayers of you in the past are now just like, damn, I really underestimated collective and where they're headed in their life. And a lot of you guys, they were meant to, because they're not allowed to come with you in these next chapters. Now, if you recently feel like a lot of people dropped like flies out of your life, opportunities, jobs, family, this is why, because you were someone so loving and giving that those people considered your loving ability to be naive and they would have sucked you dry. Divine wants to bring in some huge blessings for you there with Queen of Pentacles. And so in the hands of the wrong people around you, you would have been used up. People would have taken those opportunities from you like they once did in the past. You could have had people around you who were nice to your face, but then behind your back, they were absolutely trying to block your success. And it's like this could have even made you scratch your head because you could have been someone who knows if you succeeded in life, right? If you had some huge rewards going on, you're going to donate, you're going to give back to society, you're going to bless those around you, you're going to bless your neighborhood, bless your family, bless the ones you love. And you know, overall divine knows that. So regardless if you're feminine or masculine, you are meant to do big things, big investments, and big changes in the world. And it's like a lot of those people would have just seen you as dollar bills and they would have tried to take that away. Dollar bills, y'all. So yeah, specifically, you could be someone who really is giving and loving. You love to give back. You could have been like that with your family, with your partners, with your friends. Look at that. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And that's exactly what it is. So in the wrong hands or surrounded by the wrong people, all your blessings were being stopped or slowed down. People didn't want you to be successful. Whoever this is, if this is one or more people, they did not want to see you surpass where they have in life. So for a lot of you, this is definitely someone who you dated or who is someone older than you or someone who does the same thing as you or worked with you, right? Someone who just you see constantly. This has got to be someone who's around you or used to be around you. Wow, Knight of Cups just fell. So you could be a Knight of Cups or this could have been someone who previously in the past wanted to give to you, only to realize the fact that you were more intelligent and it kind of made them want to block you. So yeah, let's see any more messages here. Okay, so while you're in this period of isolation right now, Four Swords in reverse, it's time to get yourself ready. Some of you guys need to protect your standards and your boundaries. I'm hearing if you had gone through a divorce or separation or breakup, time to get those locks changed, babes. For others of you, time to get a new phone number. For others of you, time to get a new email. Certain things you need to do to align yourself to let go of these people from the past. There could have been one or more people trying to take what was yours by blocking you. So people specifically could have been trying to get into your email to see your opportunities coming up as well. Whoever those people are, some of them aren't meant for good things. They know that though. People that would try and go as far as to scam into other people's lives, they know that they're meant for nothing but desolation and they keep themselves there. It's an unfortunate thing though, because 333 on the reading and our angel number is 333. Thanks for the confirmation, Spirit. People that want to be third parties, karmics, karmic energy, blockers, naysayers, they have the ability, just like you chose to make your life better, but instead they want to be the negative blockers, right? The negative Nancys. Someone named could be Nancy. Who knows? If your name's Nancy, this could be you. This could be your reading. This could be someone that did this specifically to someone named Nancy. Look at this. So 8 of Cups. While you once felt like this journey alone was going to be stressful, you guys need to realize that this journey is actually bringing you to your own world, to your own path. And a lot of you guys, you're about to meet a whole new tribe of people that never downplayed your intelligence, that never downplay who you are as a person. And you're about to meet people who recognize you. before maybe you even recognize you. The problem is with a lot of the people from the past, they saw how far you were going before you could even see it, and that's why they tried so hard to block it. You guys could have really spent a lot of your life trying to love others, give back to others, which is amazing. We always want to do that. But sometimes if you get so caught up in people pleasing, right, you're not putting your own needs before others. And so you could have been someone who constantly did that, especially if you were in a loveless relationship or marriage. You could have stayed for the kids. For some of you guys, like how common is that, right? People stay for their kids to make it work. That's not what relationships are about. It's not healthy for kids to grow up seeing two parents not in love, living together. Just think about it, right? I mean, where we distort our brains into thinking that us living our lives for other people is going to make everyone else happy and comfortable, that's the wrong mindset. By truly standing in your power, in your knowing of who you are, you guys, that is what makes the world better. So yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys were the type that maybe in specific in your culture or religion even, it was frowned upon to get divorced, to be separate, to be a single parent. But whoever you are, you have decided regardless to take that journey. And if that is you guys, I'm proud of you, because honestly, that's healthier for kids in the long run. Don't ever stay together with someone, or even if it's just a relationship. I mean, this is just my opinion, take it with a grain of salt, but personally, don't ever stay somewhere that makes you unhappy. Relationship or not, place or not, friendship or not, opportunity or not. This life is meant for you. And a lot of you guys learned that when you chose to walk away or when you faced an amount of rejection from others. It's almost like some of you guys were shunned or forced to be on your own. And that isolation actually made you blossom into the beautiful being that you are right now. I'm hearing swan. So some of you guys, you know, could have been considered the duckling growing up, right? The person people always counted out. And then it's like your uniqueness. You could be so uniquely beautiful. You could have tons of freckles, I'm hearing. Absolutely beautiful, y'all. I wish I had 1,000,000 freckles. I have a few, but not enough. But you know, now it's like funny. Back in the day, actually, even one of my family members used to tell me that they would get bullied for having freckles, right? And it was my dad. He used to tell me this. And it's funny because now people actually, I love freckles. I have a few. I wish I got more. But people get freckles tattooed, right? So look at how the beauty standards have changed as well. Remember how back in the day, it's like if you were in a size 4 or less, most people wouldn't consider you. Now it's like thick is in. All shapes of beauty are beautiful. And so you could have been someone who previously was just kind of downplayed for who you were or how you looked. Some of you guys could be very uniquely beautiful. Like I said, you could have a lot of piercings. For others of you, you could wear no makeup, and I'm hearing be stunners. Absolutely beautiful. And for others of you, you just love to rock different types of hairstyles, and you could have tons of tattoos. This is the thing too, right? People could have counted you out for your beliefs or your intelligence based on the way you looked. So you could be someone who's very voluptuous, very sexy looking all the time. People could have said, oh, because they have beauty, they got no brains, right? Isn't that a saying? But then it's like all those people are starting to realize that you are highly intelligent regardless of how you look. So I'm really feeling like whoever I'm reaching out to, collective, if you haven't heard it today, you're friggin' beautiful and like more than you realize. Like Spirit's saying you downplay yourself. So quit downplaying yourself. And yeah, it's like others around you are starting to realize how incredibly attractive, handsome, gorgeous, beautiful you are. And this is not only from the outside, right? Because true beauty reflects from the inward outward. That's what people don't realize as well. You can always tell how a person treats others based on how they look. You know, it's like the people that don't take care of themselves and constantly just wish ill will on others, they're just negative souls, right? They're stuck in karmic energy. And it's like the people that are choosing to better themselves every day, choosing to change who they are, right? It's like if you constantly are unhappy with the way you look, then what can you do to change it? Can you get a haircut? Can you shave? Can you change your outfit, right? It depends on what it is. I mean, of course, certain things can't be changed. But those beauty norms are what make you beautiful as well. So they are too smooth with their words. You could have been dealing with someone in the past who made you feel less than because they were a bit of a player. They could have been very charismatic. I feel like in the past you could have felt like you found real love and it wasn't. It was someone who was just playing with your heart. For others of you, you could have really been in love and experienced some type of ending, and this led to you gaining some type of inner wisdom and knowledge. And for a lot of you guys, it's healing. It's like choosing to get out of bed every day and be better, right? And so yeah, you're about to be blessed. The scales are about to be balanced. Self-made entrepreneur. So for some of you guys, if you didn't receive that promotion, it's because you weren't supposed to work for anyone else anymore, you guys. You're meant to be your own entrepreneur. You're meant to own your own business. And so the scales are being balanced. Look at that. Things are about to be balanced on a karmic scale. A shift needs to occur in this energy sooner than later. Whoever you are watching, things are about to balance out because there were people, places, or things in your past that didn't agree with you, your choices, who you were, and they were really trying to project those fears and insecurity from blocking you from moving forward. Now, like I said, you've outsmarted all of that. You could be an air sign. This could have been an air sign. You could be from South Africa. This could have been someone from South Africa. Take it how it resonates. We've got Tulum, South Africa. Beautiful for others of you. You're going to take a trip to one of those places. Absolutely amazing. Someone you haven't spoken to a long time just was there when I picked up the cards. So you guys, someone you haven't spoken to in a long time is the biggest person who's realizing how much you've evolved. You guys have grown. Maybe you've come into your spirituality and this was something you didn't previously express. For others of you, you could have had a major glow up, whether this was in a career transformation or just your day-to-day attitude. What you're being asked to do at this time, though, specific message Spirit wants me to say is just learn how to trust more, because for some of you guys, you could have a hard time with trusting people after going through all this betrayal and all these traumas. The biggest thing you need to work on is just continuing to realize that not everyone is the same. Wow, so a ton of cards just fell. Angel numbers are significance right now. Definitely 333 is your number, you guys, because I saw in the reading and here. So go ahead and give that a like for that. If you were someone who was married, or you could have lost an engagement, maybe you and someone separated in the middle of being engaged, and this was like a false person, you are going to get that marriage that you want. So some of you guys could really be looking for a long-term relationship right now. You could be a Sagittarius. If not, this could have been a Sagittarius. And it says they remember you from a past life. Oh, beautiful. So final one, we've got you are so smart, always leaving me intrigued. This is it. It's like people from your past. Every time they think they know what you're up to, they think they know you, or they think they have you stuck in a cage, you jump out of it. You walk over that fence like that Nine of Wands was showing, right? So this could have been too, specifically, a lot of times in our life, even family, they'll try and make you go a certain way in life, and you can be rejected by your family for not wanting to go that way. A lot of you guys have just learned to let go and let God, because it's like, regardless, if someone doesn't want you in their life, you do not need to stay with them. So some of you guys could have really wanted to be something to do with the church. Maybe the rest of your family has different spiritual beliefs. Facilitates spiritual commitment, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. For others of you, you're just like me. You are a light worker, a star seed, a healer, a clairvoyant, an earth angel, and this is what people didn't want to see. They didn't want to see you have a spiritual community. They could have violated that. So for some of you guys, these were people intentionally trying to block people from coming towards you. If you have a channel, y'all, these were people that were in your comments trying to stop those people from watching you, different things like that. If you are an actual priest, these are people that were trying to stop your congregation from meeting or to make you feel shunned or removed. So if you had a spiritual community you used to be a part of, and now you're on the online community on YouTube based on feeling rejected from that church, from that community, from that group of people, this message is for you. You guys are being brought to your community. And the biggest thing you have to remember is to keep moving forward. No one is in control of your life but you, regardless of how much they're going to try. Let's get one more. Gossip in reverse. So in the past, once where people were really Gossiping on the power of passing private or secret information about you, betraying your confidences. A lot of people have come to realize that with it in reverse, you're an open book. What people think they know about you that you don't tell, it's because they don't have the guts to ask. So for example, if you do something, you have a side hustle, you have a second job, people thought they had a one-up on you by knowing this information or prying into your life to find this information. But it's like in reality, they never had the guts or the balls, I'm hearing, to just ask. Because you guys are an open book. You would have been honest, and a lot of people liked to gossip about that. You know what's funny? The biggest saying people say too, y'all, is people will gossip about you because your name is more interesting than theirs. So for whoever you are, it's like the moves you're making in your life are much more interesting than anything these other people were up to, and that's why they tried to stop you. In specific, this could have been someone you dated as well. We've got great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. So now people are starting to view you as a lover. For a lot of you guys, you have a group of people. It could be a group of masculines, group of feminines. There are people that you were rejected by in the past that can't help but want to get with you. So you're going to know how this resonates. But yeah, these people have done a lot to maybe try and reconnect with you. Some of you guys, you're an artist. So this could be a musician, actor, actress, anything that has to do with works of art, right? And so with it being in reverse, it's like people didn't want you to have your artwork out there, your content out there. If you have a channel like YouTube, you could talk about cooking. You could be a singer on YouTube, right? You could be just doing a podcast on YouTube. Whatever it is, with it in reverse, people didn't want your message out. They did not want you to be heard. With the shadow attribute, it says using talent as an excuse to mistreat others. So other people could have gossiped about you, saying things like this as well. Twin flame union in reverse, you guys. For some of you guys, people tried to block your twin flame in you from coming into union. This could have been with an artist. If you're not the artist, you could have been dating someone who was an artist or hoping to date someone who's an artist. Fool in reverse, someone tried to block a beginning, and it's because they wanted this person for themselves, right? Often more than not, a lot of people, if they're going to invest any energy into you, it's because they're jealous of what you have and what they don't. Now, a lot of you guys are being asked at this time to continue being inspirational instead of reacting. Use that energy to alchemize pain into power and to create a new beginning where someone blocked it. A lot of you guys have overcome these obstacles though, right? Like this is the ending of this situation. Some of you guys, this could have been going on for a number of years or a number of months. Well, tonight at midnight, it's the end of the ഛᴟᴟ portal, and a lot of these shifts that have seemed really out there or far-fetched, or some of you guys, you could have had a standstill in your career, in your relationships. All of that's about to shift midnight. I left a note in the community board, but yeah, I'm telling you, midnight tonight, by tonight, you're going to have something change in your life. This could be a new career opportunity. Some of you guys are waiting for a call back on a new job. Others of you guys, you're waiting to hear back from a specific person. This person's going to reach out to you. Look at that. Tried to get a reaction out of you. So all these people from your past who downplayed your intelligence, I'm hearing a lot of them knew how freaking smart you were, or how genuine you were, how divine you were. But these people tried to make you react. So for example, if you are someone who claims to be an empath or an earth angel or anything like that, spiritual, right? Who's going to text your gangster more? The non-believers, the people who don't want to see you achieve anything because they don't agree with it. So if you're someone very empathic, loving, and giving, someone could have constantly been trying to push your buttons in the past to make you react, to make you step out of character. Someone could have literally made up straight up lies about you and then waited to see how you would respond to the entire scenario. For a lot of you, your no reaction was the best reaction. And if you're still in the middle of this situation, you're being asked right now, no reaction is the best reaction, y'all. But yeah, however this is, try to get a reaction out of you. For some of you, it's because you love to sing or you're part of a church or gospel choir. That is so beautiful. Drop in the comments if you're part of a gospel choir. But yeah, so for example, some people could have made fun of you for singing in the choir. Maybe in school growing up, you were a part of Catholic school or something like this, so you could have been in a gospel choir, right? People could have made fun of you for that. For others of you, you could have just sang around the workplace. You could even have a YouTube or TikTok and you do little reactions and stuff, or acapellas or cover songs. People could have tried to get a reaction out of you by telling you were awful, when in reality, y'all, Spirit told me to tell you you're freaking awesome, whoever you are. It's like if you had that one naysayer leaving nasty comments on all your pages, your videos, or even in person, if you're someone who's not on the internet in any way. It's like this person tried to get a reaction out of you by downplaying how intelligent you are. And however you guys responded, you continued to prove them wrong and show people more and more how actually intelligent you are. And look at that, because we've got you are so smart, always leaving me intrigued. So this is definitely someone in your life currently, or someone who has noticed you. So this could be someone you're newly dating. This could be someone you go to church with. For others of you, this is someone in your community. Beautiful. I've got pray more at the top of the deck here. So yeah, you're being asked to pray more if you're feeling disconnected. Absolutely asked to pray more. Hey, welcome. I see some new peeps in the chat there. Thanks you guys for tuning in. So yeah, genuinely, this message is for you guys to know that pray more, because you're about to receive. And a lot of you could have prayed so many times too, just to be understood. You know, often more than not, in a world where you're spiritual or you're a starseed or you're an empath, you are frowned upon because people will consider you to be less intelligent for wanting to give. But that's in quite fact the opposite, because it's those people that give are blessed much more. You know, it's like if you're stingy and you're constantly worried about material items like cars, money, fashion designers, this and that, eventually that's all going to run out because you're not giving back. But it's those that are blessed are the ones that constantly give out to others and share their wealth, share their knowledge, share their wisdom. So you guys are being asked right now to start sharing your wisdom with others. Thank you so much, everyone, tuning in. I know it's Monday, 10:10. Wow, so 10:10 and 10 likes. Let's get those likes up so more people can see this. But I will tell you this, with 10:10:10, 10:10 represents endings. Triple tens, triple threes. This reading is for someone right now. It could not be more connected. And we had the angel numbers, our significance was out here before. So for a lot of you guys, if you're receiving a lot of repetitive numbers, Spirit's really trying to communicate you guys something. So on your own time, if you're constantly waking up at 7 a.m., constantly waking up at 3 a.m., certain numbers or certain times you're seeing, whether that be on a paper, on a receipt, maybe even in this reading, seeing 333 might resonate for someone. There's a message for you guys, and Spirit's saying you're ignoring it. So you need to start checking that out, y'all. So I'm going to clear this up and get a couple final messages for you guys. But really, what it comes down to, too, is like people that weren't invested in the past, they are so invested in your future now. That's why they went out of their way to try and block you. And for others of you, not everyone is trying to block you. There are quite a few people they admire you, right? So I think it went away now, but yeah, so it's like, oh, you are so smart, leaving me intrigued. So there are certain people in your life that may not ever give you that recognition and tell you that, but they are so proud of how you handled the situation. You know how I have married here? Spirit just said to say, if you went through a divorce, the person that could have betrayed you or cheated on you, whether this was just a long-term relationship or a marriage, they are in awe of how you handled the ending. So maybe in the past too, with specific endings, you could have been someone very highly emotional, right? They could have thought they would trigger a reaction out of you. In a sense where that they would make you angry, they would make you cry, they would make you scream, they would make you do something, right? And then in reality, you could have really proved to that person, a group of people, that that wasn't you to react that way. And now they're starting to see how incredibly inspirational you are, because you are also the type of person that just because you've reacted one way to something one day doesn't mean you haven't learned your lesson by the next day. That's the thing with life. Everything we go through. I just started reading the audiobook for you guys of the rules of life. Please leave in the comments if you want me to keep going on that, because I really think that it is genuinely some very solid information to have in your life. The biggest thing is to not react, because when you don't react, or if you do react one day, right? No one's perfect. Everyone does things that they don't feel the best about sometimes. what's the choice from then on out? It's how you respond to the lesson. So a lot of you guys could have been through some stuff in the past, but you learned your lessons and you've really overcome those situations. And so that could be why a lot of people as well are just so incredibly inspired by how you choose to pick yourself back up. A lot of you guys could have been someone who was non-believing in spirituality in the past, but really it's like Source is telling me to say you were always connected. You just felt so betrayed by life and how life was throwing curveballs at you that you could have thought the last thing you needed to do was connect with Source. But now this could be you watching this video, right? Very in tune with Spirit. And for others of you, it's like you pray or you've joined a community like a gospel choir or a church, something in specific. And you could have been raised not to be that way with child nurture in reverse. I'm feeling like for some of you guys as well, with this being in reverse, it represents the tendencies to be abused. So for some of you guys, you could have been abused. So you could have felt like there was no divine source. There was no spiritual protection. And now as you get older, what do we get, right? Not always necessarily, but if you choose to change your trajectory of your life, you do get more intelligent and more wiser. And so for some of you guys, it's like you have come to realize that that closed off belief, you could have been born into that, or you could have been put into that situation to think that you were only going to achieve so much. Some of you guys too broke the own stigma of your own box. You could have thought you weren't able to achieve certain things in your life, and now you're starting to realize the more days that pass, the closer you are to things you once wanted and thought were unattainable. Time for some big changes, you guys. Exactly. So right now, end of Lionsgate portal. Today, especially because it's the 12th, and this is, of course, a collective timeless reading, but if you're watching this on the 12th, it resonates true that you guys need to make the changes today. So if you want to quit a bad habit today, if you want to start waking up earlier or going to the gym or eating healthier or reconnecting with people, maybe you once in the past, you cut off some people and now you have regrets for it, right? However this resonates, y'all, today's the day to make those changes. Hello, Tina. Thanks for joining in. Welcome. So yeah, you guys, today is the day. Beautiful. Divine is about to reward your patience as well. A lot of you guys have really been through so much struggle, and it's like if you felt like, for example, you've been working hard at a career for a number of years and you felt like those opportunities just kept being taken from you, they weren't. They were only taken from you because you're meant for something so much bigger. So you guys, for example, you could have thought you wanted to work at a specific company or work with a specific person, and now you're realizing, woo, look how that just flew away. You could actually be meeting someone or working for someone way bigger, okay? Like I'm hearing dream big because the sky is the limit. Some of you guys, it's like you could have thought, oh, like you wanted to be making $17 an hour at a specific job. I know that's really low, so probably not, like ballpark it higher, right? But it's like God's like, okay, you didn't get that position at that job because you're actually supposed to make $60 an hour running your own business, or $60 an hour being a CEO, so, right? Like, I mean, of course, numbers are just numbers, but this is what they're saying to say to you guys. It's like where you once thought that was your be-all, end-all, dream bigger, because you had yourself in this box too. You guys had yourself in this box too, Spirit's saying. And so a lot of you guys, you could have started to realize, and if not, through this reading, you're supposed to find it today, because there are people that are watching you. I'm hearing in higher up places you couldn't even think to imagine, y'all. And you're inspiring those people as well. Like people who pretend not to see you, they see you. Could be a group of 3 people. Could be 3 feminines. Could be a group of 3 that want to add you to their group. So if you're an artist, this could be a company wants to make you their 4th artist, 3rd artist. If you are someone who wants to start a business, you're going to be asked to be a co-owner with 2 other people. But yeah, I'm hearing 3s. So if this doesn't have to do with leaving a third-party situation, this has to do with you being successful, being connected to 2 or more people. Now, those 2 or more people as well could have been people who previously counted you out, people who previously didn't see your worth. And for a lot of you guys, you had to go through all the rejection you did to blossom into the abundance that you're in now. For a lot of you, it's like every time you were rejected or you were put down by someone else, you blossomed even more. So Page of Pentacles in reverse, this could have happened at a young age, especially if you're an earth sign. I'm hearing Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Some of you guys could have really went through like hell and back from a young age, but that's because think about it, right? The more lessons we get through in our lifetime at a young age, the less likely you are to make those mistakes again, and the more likely you are to succeed, achieve success. Succeed, I just said achieve and success, it's one word. You're about to succeed, y'all. So yeah, look at that. So as well, you could have been prematurely trying to manifest something into your life. So for example, you wanted to do something, possibly own your own business, entrepreneurship, this and that. You didn't quite have the knowledge yet. It's what Spirit's saying as well. You didn't quite have the confidence or the wisdom. And now it's like you've taken yourself out of that little trajectory that you put yourself in. And now you're realizing sky's the limit. That's what you're supposed to realize as well. You're going to feel this sudden shift in your energy though, y'all. Like, man, I was up at 4:35 a.m. today, and I'm thinking, wow, like to think I used to work and stay up so late, or I would just be up late till like that time. And now it's like the total opposite. I'm up 4 or 5 in the morning, go to bed 10, right? Like, I mean, that's not every day, of course, but for the most part, it's like you just get so much more out of your day. So some of you guys, you could be even shifting your hours. So say your schedule at a set job, you could be changing it. Possibly you could have been someone who worked nights a lot. Now you want to start working days, or vice versa. Maybe it's more fruitful for you to work at night versus in the day. It's going to depend different for each of you. 9 of Cups in the Star, holy SHIT. 9 of Cups is your total wish fulfillment, and the star is you being the star. So right now, whether you're in the actual spotlight or not, some of you guys watching this could be on TV. You could be on freaking the billboards right now. I'm hearing Oscars, Grammys. For others of you, you're a star in your community. You're a star to everyone who knows you. You're a star in your family. You're a star to your past relationships. All those people who freaking once turned an eye to you. They're like, damn, that's who Collective became. Masculine or feminine, y'all. But some of you guys definitely will resonate with being a feminine. But it's like that whole time you had that light, that wisdom within you. And you were just holding it in because you knew if that was shared with the wrong people, they would crush on those dreams of yours. And for others of you, you had to learn that lesson more recently, right? If you prematurely tell people your dreams or your next moves, you know what they love to do? No matter how much sometimes people care about you, they don't want to see you be more successful than them. And a lot of you guys have realized that. It's all about keeping that to yourselves and letting actions talk, not words. So a lot of you guys are going to start to realize until something is out and done. So for example, if you're getting a new job, if you're releasing a new song, if you're putting something out, if you're releasing a movie, if you're working on a newspaper, anything, you're moving, don't talk about it till keys are in your hand. You're talking about getting a new car? Well, what's the first thing? Someone could literally manifest word magic by trying to be like, oh, I don't want them to have that negativity. It doesn't mean it's going to take it away from you. It just means that it's going to take a little bit longer sometimes. But not necessarily with God. It's just like if you constantly or prematurely telling people about the next step you're going to take forward, it's going to make it a million times more difficult to take those steps. So a lot of you guys are starting to realize that it is important to keep your dreams, your wisdom, and your infinite knowledge to yourselves and let your aura speak for itself. The way you move, not just the way you talk. And for a lot of you guys, this time is now. You could be an Aquarius, you could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and if not, you could have any of that in your chart. But yeah, those are the best 2 cards you could get. This reading is literally about you guys overcoming. I feel like whoever you are, you're not focused on relationship right now. You're focused on you. So like I said, if you went through a separation, divorce, or long-term ending of a relationship, maybe you realize you invested a lot of time or energy or efforts or money into the wrong person, people, places, things, maybe multiple, maybe all of those things. And now you're realizing it's like you could be someone who has decided to take charge of everything that's going on in your life. And yeah, people are so inspired, you guys. Dawn won. So in the past, look at that house in reverse. Oh my gosh, this is a good message, you guys. People look at you like a little player right now, like whether you are or not, like that's how much you're a hot commodity, y'all. With it in reverse, it's like in the past, people didn't see your worth. People could have counted you out. Like I said, you could have been an option, or you could have been that type of person that people like half committed to, but just kind of put you on the shelf and they wanted to save you for later. I feel like a lot of you guys were that person where people didn't see your worth till after they picked the other person and then they had regrets, right? But now with it being like this, you guys, it's like Spirit is letting you know, okay, that's so weird. This card's not even from this deck, but there's 7 of Swords there. So your cutoff game strong. Some of you guys definitely have an ability now to see past people's illusions. And I feel like in the past, you could have been the pick-me. Don't get mad at the messenger. If you weren't the pick-me, that's not your part. But for some of you, you guys were. You so desperately wanted love. You so desperately wanted to be what you wanted to be, whether it was a job or in that friendship, in that group, in that clique. And now you could have realized that none of that actually matters. And so it's funny, by you taking your power back, you not only showed people how inspirational it is to stand alone and to know your worth, but by you never settling, you guys are now being seen as the playa, like the one with all the options, whether you are or not. Of course, you're going to know how that resonates. Wow, Queen and King. So you guys are about to come into a divine union. And for a lot of you, if you know love's not on the brain right now, but we got King and Queen, that's a divine masculine and feminine right there. No gender roles. So if you're 2 masculines, 2 feminines, all are welcome here. But yeah, you're about to meet your divine match, you guys. Beautiful. Enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. So some of you guys are about to have people that want to respond and help you. So some people are going to look to you like you're the leader. And you guys are a natural born leader. So radiates the regal feminine, uses her authority to protect others. So you guys are using your leadership roles, or you're about to, for a positive sense. Not only to protect those around you, but to lead them into a beautiful, benefiting, enlightened energy. Now with Goddess here as well, the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. You guys are stepping into some divine feminine energy if you haven't already. I feel like a lot of you guys have, though. If you're on this collective, you have, and if not, you're going through it, man. Because you're a goddess, you're a god, you're a goddess. You are someone who literally people are like, wow, like they could have, you know, in the past, they could have looked at you like you were the Joker, right? You didn't have anything to offer. You could have just been kind of the person who just drifted through life trying to please others. And now people are realizing they mistaked all that kindness for weakness, when in reality, you were the one playing your cards in order to not only benefit you, but those around you in a positive sense, where you could have been surrounded by people too that like to manipulate others. See, people often think more than not. I even saw a quote somewhere one day and I'm like, wow, that is such shadow energy. It said, I'm not sure who it was because it was just like a random meme. There was no one specific, right? But it just said that you have to manipulate others to get what you want. Being nice will get you nowhere. And that is furthest thing from the truth. It may for a certain amount of time, but manipulating others, your whole world's going to crash once everyone figures out that you're just a manipulator, right? So whoever you guys are, you could be definitely connected or resonate with the term Earth Angel. You guys are definitely wanting to be honest and fair about not only your situation, but others, and giving to others. And so although sometimes it may seem like it's taking longer, Divine's about to reward that patience for you guys, that not taking shortcuts and choosing to let your past betrayals affect you or turn you into that negative person, y'all. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Just know you guys are so inspirational, and whoever tried to get a reaction out of you in the past, they are in awe. This person can't stop watching, can't stop listening, can't stop staring. If you're someone who sees this person in your neighborhood, work with them, or it's family, if you're noticing a lot of eyes on you right now, it's because people are in awe of you. And even complete strangers could be staring at you a lot. It's because you have this beautiful, magnificent aura around you. Some of you guys are glowing, whether you realize this or not, whether you're pregnant or not. Whoa, some of you guys may be pregnant and you don't know. For others of you, just know that it's like you have this halo basically formed around your head without y'all realizing, and it's up to you to wear that crown and make divine proud. Thank you so much for watching. You guys, love you so much. This is Earth Angel 111 signing out, and until next time, keep inspiring, y'all.